NBA analysts are on hand to explain the game to fans all over the world. Some people don't comprehend basketball on a deeper level, while others believe they should be television analysts. In any case, some of the most well-known basketball analysts have made some ludicrous statements over the years. We selected the 6 most ludicrous assertions made over the last 10 years by reviewing the claims made by the leading analysts in North America. These takes are absolutely unjustifiable. In the number 6 spot, we have Stephen A. Smith, wrongly predicting the finals for 6 consecutive seasons. Stephen Smith is currently one of the most well-known and respected NBA analysts in the world. His fiery takes are constantly contested, and let's face it, he's always entertaining. It's evident that his passion is basketball coverage, which has resulted in a slew of contentious opinions over his illustrious career. However, his track record in predicting the NBA Finals has been dismal. Smith got the finals wrong for 6 seasons in a row and was comically chastised for it. Smith is usually proud of what he has to say, but this isn't his time. To be fair, predicting the NBA Finals is difficult, but failing to do it for 6 consecutive years is concerning for an analyst with Smith's tenure in the game. In the number 4 spot, we have Paul Pierce, thinking Steph Curry is a wing player. Paul Pierce is one of the NBA's most unappreciated players. As a Boston Celtics star, Pierce was the epitome of hard work and consistency as one of the era's top scorers and an NBA champion. However, as an analyst, he leaves much to be desired. In fact, many people see him as the industry's most absurd analyst right now. It's difficult to dispute his analysis of Steph Curry on this issue. Pierce publicly declared in 2019 that Steph Curry was a wing player rather than a point guard. Even after Curry revolutionized the NBA and won a championship, it wasn't enough to persuade Pierce that Curry is a 6'3" thin point guard rather than a two-way wing player. When a player of Curry's stature and skill arrives, you put him in a position to give him an edge. He has been the finest in the world for 6 years at that point. Knowing Paul Pierce, he undoubtedly thinks that Curry looks like him when he was younger and decided to make this stupid assertion to flatter himself. In the number 3 spot, we have Colin Cowherd, and he said that Ben Simmons is a top 5 NBA player. Colin Cowherd consistently says what he thinks, even when NBA players and other analysts criticize him. One of them was his criticisms of Russell Westbrook, and no one could persuade Cowherd otherwise about Westbrook's inefficiencies as a player. But by far, Colin Cowherd's most ludicrous assertion was identifying Ben Simmons as a top 5 NBA player. Simmons is a fantastic player who excels on both sides of the court. He's a naturally large playmaker who could be a contender for Defensive Player of the Year this year. As Joel Embiid's sidekick in Philadelphia, Simmons has made his huge strides as a player and over the years. In the number 2 spot, we have Skip Bayless saying that Tim Tebow is a bigger draw than Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. The debate between Stephen Smith and Skip Bayless is over who is the biggest sports draw. That was probably the most entertaining television moment in NBA history. Of course, Smith eventually walked out on Skip Bayless, effectively terminating the segment. Among all of the ridiculous things that Bayless has said, his view on the former NFL great Tim Tebow in 2012 stands out. Skip was Tim Tebow's biggest fan, to the point of obsession, according to Stephen Smith. Skip's opinion of Tebow reached a new height when he jokingly told Smith that Tebow was a greater draw than Lakers superstar Kobe Bryant, and Bryant was a 5-time NBA champion who excelled at playing the most beautiful kind of basketball. But Skip crossed the line when he said Tebow was a greater draw than LeBron James. Tim Tebow was a greater draw than the King, the NBA's face. James was ecstatic after winning his first NBA championship with the Miami Heat, but it wasn't good enough to unseat Tim Tebow. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Max Kellerman wants Andre Iguodala to take his final shot. Until now, no one has been able to comprehend Max Kellerman or what he was thinking in 2019. The Golden State Warriors were a dynasty that ruled the NBA for years, and Steph Curry was at the core of it. Curry is the unquestioned best shooter in history, and his teammate Klay Thompson is not far behind. However, Max believes that Andre Iguodala, who has a career 33.3% three-point percentage, is a more reliable clutch shooter than Curry and Klay. Please explain this to me. No one, even defensive specialist Andre Iguodala, can generate his own three-point shot like Curry. In Kellerman's perspective, not even Klay Thompson was ahead of Iguodala, making his pick the worst in NBA history. Well, guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Peace.